we're going to see if it's connecting actually. You can try it and see. Just go to the channel and see. I don't know at this point. At this point, I'm making it up as I go. But we'll see. We will see. Wanting to connect.
Mine's still showing the other one is still open. But it's frozen.
Let's do this. Get rid of some of this other garbage.
Oh,
on here.
wait.
Try to get rid of some of the other garbage and see what happened.
I got it.
Where did you get it?
Well, you didn't got it. Well, at least that part's working.
Mine it didn't have a home.
Try to get rid of some of that. It's got a little hum in it.
Yep.
I don't know why that is. We'll see. Hopefully we can get some of that out of there. Worked out of there. At least that part's working. Yep. At least part of that is. There you go. Sweet God. I had to change between 4 different programs. We'll see. Hopefully we can get some of that and rig it together with duct tape. Worked out of there. So, yeah. At least that part's working. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Don't know how the chat works. Y'all send something in the chat so I can see if it pops up on the screen. Sweet God. Change between 4 different programs and rig it together with duct tape. And rig it together with duct tape. Why is that? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Don't know how the chat works. Y'all send something in the chat. Oh, I'm still pretty bad, isn't it?
I mean, I've got it. Mine's at full volume. Not as bad as it was.
But you can barely hear me talk. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still pretty bad, isn't it?
That had the reverse effect.
What?
That made it, when you turned the knob over there, it made it louder.
But this one?
No, that first one. Yeah, that single one. It brought the hum up.
Oh, I'm still pretty bad, isn't it?
That had the reverse effect.
What yours on? Hit yours.
That made it when you turned the knob over there. That made it when you turned the knob over there, it made it louder. No, that first one. Yeah, that single one. It brought the...
Beats the shit out of me. Beats the shit out of me. I don't know.
Is that
I don't know why the hum is there. The hum should not be there. And you can see it on the screen, right? It's like it's humming on the screen.
Unplug. Unplug.
Unplug which one?
The one I'm on.
That shouldn't matter. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Turn yours up again, Jim. Turn it up. Let's see what we're doing here. Now test it this way. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's see what we're doing here. All right, Alan, go ahead.
Testing 1 2.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. We'll see if it rolls into yours.
Any hum?
There's some kind of hum in there. It looks like it should be.
Yep.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. See if it rolls in here. And let me unplug it again. Just leave it going. Looks like it should be. Wow. Hey Jerry, how's it going, man? How about that? Is it gone now? But sound is working when I'm talking.
Yeah.
So it's probably this cable right here. Hey Jerry, how's it going, man? Hey Jerry, how's it going, man? If I didn't have a drink, I'd say I need a drink. But apparently my drink's not strong enough. Well, this has been an unmitigated disaster tonight. So we expected to have a lot of fun, tell ghost stories and such. Just talk craziness. But boy, things went downhill in a heartbeat, quickly.
Do you have another cord?
In a car. I got several cords in the bag over there. Just have to try them and see, but yeah, it's funny because I had it all working earlier. Everything was beautiful, and now it's not beautiful. It's just awful. But we're still here. Give me my real name back. Fake name JD has subscribed to the Lord. So it's yeah. It's weird though. I don't like this view because I can't see the YouTube part of it. I'm only seeing what's on what's in the actual OBS box here. That is kind of wild.
Where's your backpack?
That is kind of wild. Let's see. Might get rid of some of this. We'll get rid of some of this. Make this a little better. Do this our own way. We will do this our own way. There's that. Jeez, my head don't need to be any damn bigger. That's for sure. Jeez. Hey, Anissa. Hopefully you can hear us now, or at least part of us. We're working on the other part. I've had to try 4 different programs to get this to work when all was working well earlier. Yeah, it was all working well earlier. And it has completely bottomed out. It has.
Just pick one of the.
Kind of not what we intended today, but there it is.
Is that acorn?
Let's see here. I've got. Good. I'm glad you can at least hear right now. Mercy.
What cord Tiffany?
All right.
Nope. This is a microphone cord. Or no microphone cord.
Should be 2 ends like that. As you can hear, we're still working on getting this other mic up and running. So I'll get my buddy here rolling so we can start this podcast
To
up.
make his debut on After Dark.
That's right. Trying to make his debut on After Dark. Anyway, we're working on it. Hey, Michael Stuckey just subscribed. That's awesome. Hey, Mike.
It's because the system doesn't want Brody's place to be taken.
I guess not. He got pink eye. So he is out of it. Yeah, that don't fit.
You need that set.
Alright. We'll see if that works for you. Hopefully this will work. But hope y'all are enjoying y'all's Halloween. God, I miss Halloween. I miss the good old days of Halloween anyway. Back when it was fun.
I am not Brody Hawk.
Kid was a
and
trick or
this is the
treater,
PSA.
having fun, all that good stuff. Getting the candy. All the things we didn't really need, but when you're a kid, you think you do.
It's so delicious.
So have y'all done anything fun on Halloween? That's my question.
It works.
So
Hey, there's 2 mics, pal.
we finally got you in here.
Give me this piece of shit cord.
Well, move your fat head into the frame, buddy. Here we go. I'll get you in there. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. Now we can turn the lights back off and get the ambiance going on again.
That's a piece of shit cord.
And we can turn down the volume on our phones. As you can see, people, this is not a professional operation. And I apologize for that. It should be. As long as I've been doing this, this should be a professional operation. Of course, we haven't streamed in a while.
Well,
We've
you
just
know,
been doing lots of
This is your first
reaction
But
videos.
this is your first
So
live YouTube.
it's been a minute.
it's
It's been a minute.
you know, over our years of doing stuff like this, we always seem to come into some kind of issue somewhere along the way.
Yes.
And so, what would it be? What would a stream between you and I be if there was not some kind of issue at hand?
Well, it wouldn't be normal. It wouldn't be normal.
I think it comes with the territory, man. I think I just bring chaos anywhere I go. So, to everybody that's been sitting here watching
Yeah, but
these
chaos.
2 jabronis
That's right.
for the past however long it's been
40 minutes.
through our hey man, show our paperwork again.
And that's and
Our
once
nice
again, thank you
creative
for
work.
being patient with us.
Look at that. See, we even had that's a different type of PSA that we had to do earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when
well,
when Brody's not here, our PSAs are a lot cleaner. Yet, still as annoying and as cringe
all right,
as
all right,
what
so
they
what
normally
YouTube
are.
videos you watch today? I have more things to react to. This has turned into a big reaction channel. The After Dark channel has, and I have 160 plus videos up that I've reacted to. It's been a lot, dude. And I'm discovering
Hey.
more things every day, like all kinds of new stuff. Like today, so we have this thing in our deal where we do oh God, what do you call it? Tips. So like, I have a link in my descriptions of all my videos where you leave a tip and then request stuff. I woke up this morning and had 5 tips and they were all different requests. The first two were Japanese heavy metal girl rock bands.
Nice.
And I was stunned, but it was actually pretty awesome.
Hey, sometimes these
I was surprised. I
These-
gotta say it.
these metal bands that are led by females are some of the better sounding bands. Like it's crazy. I mean, it's not quite metal, but you think of Evanescence, you know, and the sound that Evanescence was able to provide.
Oh
and,
yeah,
And then,
that's right.
man, Evanescence was fantastic. Oh, you want to do
She's gone.
Bring Me to Life now?
By Tommy Johansson. I will do that, by the way. And I have that on my list. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this list I've created today. Trying to get this on there because I've got so many multiples. But I will do that first thing in the morning. How about that?
Hey, if I suggest something, will you do it?
Only if it's good, Alan.
It's always good.
What is it?
Hold on, let me find them. Because
But I will do that in the morning for you. You'll have that tomorrow.
I can never remember the band
He
name,
was
and I feel terrible
he was
for it.
interesting. Well, when they pointed him out to me, he's good. Tommy Johansson's really good. I'd never heard of this dude before, and I reacted to one of his the other night. And holy crap!
Oh, that's it.
What a
In
great
this moment.
singer. Huh?
In this moment.
In this moment.
Yeah,
By who?
That's that's the band name. In
Okay.
this moment.
All right.
In this moment. We'll go with. Let's see. We'll go with "Sick Like Me" from In This Moment.
Sick.
Alright, Alan, it better be good.
And listen, did I react to that? She's gone.
Yes, you did.
I did react to
Yes,
that,
you
didn't I?
did.
Who am I thinking about then? There's another one that I did, and there's so many. This is the problem with doing so many.
You did so many you can't remember
Look.
which one
But
you
I
got.
remember
It's,
you doing that one.
I got Stormheimers.
it's like
My
it's like
mind
wrestling.
is-
Well, between this and between all the wrestling stuff that you think of on the daily,
No, that's true.
you know, I mean,
Wow.
geez, man, there's a lot of stuff going on up in that head of yours.
And that's
And
dangerous.
then he's got to
And-
put up with
That
me.
is dangerous.
That just
Yeah,
Then
it's-
you got to put up with Wild Redhead over here.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Dogs barking
Man.
all throughout the videos and all the
it's a
hoopla,
little
man.
wild.
It's a lot.
It's a little wild around here.
It's a lot, man. You got a lot on your plate.
I do.
Some
All
stuff
right.
you ask for, some
I will
stuff you
check
don't.
that out then. The You Raise Me Up, 1 octave challenge.
Oh, Josh Groban?
No.
Oh, they said 1 octave challenge. Oh my gosh. Which octave?
You gotta check this dude out, man. He's good. Tommy Johansson, he's really good.
Oh, is that the one that they're talking about doing the 1
Yeah.
octave? Okay.
Yeah, this dude, he's so good.
Huh.
I was so surprised too.
I've never heard of him.
And that's the cool thing about doing this reaction channel is that there are so many people start introducing you. Like I had no idea who The Warning was. Right, it's a 3-girl rock band, Mexican rock band. Right, these ladies are awesome. They
Huh.
have given me hope for rock and roll, for real rock and roll again. They're awesome. I've listened to 10 or reacted to maybe 10 of their songs, and every one of them is awesome.
Who's the
They're great.
the acapella band that did Man of Constant Sorrow? I think that you reacted to.
Home Free, I think.
Home Free. Yeah,
Home
yeah,
Free
yeah.
is awesome.
Home Free is great. Home Free is
But
great.
but that is the cool thing. Sabaton, I have not. What is Sabaton? I have not watched Sabaton.
You ought to do some reactions to Pentatonics too.
I do. I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
few about the problem with Home Free and Pentatonics is they get copyright claimed and blocked from the jump.
Oh,
So what I have to do is I have to go in there, send in a dispute, do all of that, and then it takes days for them to unfree it and put it up.
Huh.
I'm like, good Lord, man, because I have several still of theirs, but it takes forever for those to come out.
yeah. I got another one for you.
I did one for Martina McBride the other night by request, Concrete Angel,
Oh yeah.
and it took. I think it's still blocked. I don't know if it's
Really?
released yet or not. It wasn't released this morning, I don't think. But it was. But it just got released then because it took for 2 days. It was blocked. So
Huh.
yeah,
Have you heard of Blacktop Mojo?
I have not.
All right, so here's another one,
Blacktop Mojo.
and
okay.
it's a cover, but they have their own original songs, but they did this cover of Dream On.
Oh really?
Yes. And the lead singer of it looks like can I say his name on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. Looks like Ethan Shake Snyder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For a heavy metal group whose videos are based on factual wars. Ooh, Sabaton. Okay. I will check them out. Like I said, there's so much, and I had tell y'all a story. I had a lady get mad at me in the comments today.
Somebody got mad at you. That
Oh
never
yeah,
happens.
oh, it's all I swear, right? But usually if somebody gets mad at me, it's for something I've done.
Or said.
Like it's something I've deserved. I admit that.
Yeah.
But all it was I reacted to Mr. Ballin. I love Mr. Ballin's podcast. It's so good. Tales of the Strange, Dark, and Mysterious, right? So good. So I did a reaction to one, and she jumped my case. How dare you?
Would she? Why?
Why? Because she told me that thing, that those are precious. I'm butchering what she said. I'm paraphrasing. But basically, those are meant to be watched without any interruptions. You shouldn't say words during this whole thing. And they are like a special. It was blasphemy, pretty much, for me to do react. It was cringy for me to do reaction videos to Mr. Ballin, and that nobody should do it. And that if that was the case, she would have done one. I'm like, well,
Yeah, I mean,
do one.
you have the ability.
Or don't. But here's the thing. But it told me a lot because it's like, well, you're saying that, but if, that tells me you didn't watch the video because all my mine are all uninterrupted. Like I let the video play because it doesn't matter. People say start and stop, start. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still going to get you because of how they capture the properties. So it doesn't matter. So I let mine play. I watch it and then I react to it after that and review it. So if she'd have watched it, she would have known, right, what we were doing and what was
Right.
happening there. And she would have realized that, hey, just because she's a fan of Mr. Ballin and I'm a fan, and he has a couple, maybe 3 million subscribers now, maybe more than that. There are literally billions of people who watch YouTube every day. So there's a people who will watch my channel and have never heard of Mr. Ballin before, and because they've seen the reaction, they'll
Right.
go watch it.
Exactly.
I'm like, so you got to realize what all's going on here. And I was trying to be nice to her in my response. Like, I didn't say bad things or anything. I just that's how I put it to her. I'm like, look, if you'd watched the video, you'd have known. I'd never do mine where I interrupt the song or whatever it is I'm watching. And secondly, I mean, this helps out that artist because you're assuming that everybody in the world knows who he is, and I'm sorry they don't.
Right.
But this is how we can introduce new people to his podcast
Yeah.
and how he's great storytelling. Because I agree, his storytelling is great. Hey, Weird, what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, Concrete Angel is hard to watch. When I was sitting there watching, I was like, oh my God, this is tough. I've forgotten all about that song. Like, there's
Yeah.
a ton of songs I forget about. I didn't watch it, I'm like, oh man.
Right.
Nothing kills me more than children being abused.
Yeah.
That's when I get mad. That's when my inner Hulk comes out and I just want to start smashing folks.
Right.
It's crap like that, right? Now, you want to go beat on somebody, I'm here. You try to beat on me. You know, go find you a punching bag or something, but you ain't got to beat on a child.
You know,
I had with me Mr. Allen 2 Count.
that's me, right here. Debut on After
Yeah,
Dark.
It's his debut on After Dark, so we were sitting here. I had a whole thing planned. I had my other software all lined up, ready to go. I had ghost stories. I had everything laid out. We were going to get cool because I do a Halloween show every year, usually on Facebook. But because we started YouTube this year, it's like we want to try a whole new thing. That did not work out as planned. I've been fighting with audio all night. And Miss Anessa has been kind enough to stay here and put up and watch along and be patient enough for us to do that. So thank you very much for that, by the way. But it's been cool. This whole journey on YouTube, doing this channel, has been cool. I don't know why I didn't do this years ago.
You've put in a lot of work, and a
I put
lot
a
of
lot of
time,
work. I
a
do
lot of
too.
hours
I do.
to get this thing built up to where it is in just a few weeks. I mean, you know, it's pretty impressive to look and see the numbers
Yeah.
and see where they are. Like I was telling you earlier, I drive around all day, so I have plenty of time to, you know, I'll put a video on and listen to it while I'm driving around.
Yeah.
And on my home page, one of the videos popped up, and I looked at the viewership number, and I was like, "Holy crap, man! Like, Storm is really doing it. Like his page is really picking up." And so, hey, man, I'm proud of that. I like seeing my friends or cohorts succeed, whichever one you are on whichever day it happens to be.
And I'm the same way. It's like Bill here has his podcast, Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. I told you I did that show a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's come to a couple of the Crossroads shows, and which is a cool show. I love what their theme is. They got tons of He-Man stuff, right? So it's cool because you meet a lot of new people, a lot of people with differing tastes and stuff like that. And I kind of made this comment because so I had to make myself stop doing political videos today. Today was my last one. I did the garbage truck thing for Trump, right?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was funny. It's the only reason I did it.
There will be plenty of
I
times
could
in the
do-
next week
yeah,
to
like,
go back to
I
that.
could do a lot of political videos if I wanted to, but I don't. If I see one that's maybe funny, everybody can laugh at, I'm like, maybe this, dude, no. I had so much stuff, I'm like, you know what, no political videos, because I want my channel to be fun. Like where people can just, from all walks of life, just come in and say, hey, try this, and you create a cool community.
Yeah.
All I want the channel to be. I mean, if I wanna really get into politics, I'll create a politics channel, and we'll do something there, and then pick a side and do whatever.
Well, that could be.
But I want
fun.
this to be fun, right? I want this to be fun and have something cool to do. And this, I grew up listening to. All right, so Elvis is my main man. Right,
Always.
Elvis is my main man. My mom raised me on Elvis Presley. That was her man growing up. Oh Lord, from the time I was born, I was in front of a stereo, and Mom was playing records. You know, all those old vinyl records. We had tons of Elvis ones. And that was it. And of course, country, Conway Twitty. We had just everybody. Johnny Cash.
Have I ever told you that I'm related to Conway Twitty?
You did tell me that the other day,
Yeah.
actually. You
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
When you're in Mississippi, you kin to everybody.
I can't,
All y'all kin to
the
everybody. in
family
Mississippi,
tree
man.
don't
That's right.
doesn't expand out.
No,
far.
there's no branches on y'all's family tree, dude. It's just straight up and down. Like a light pole. But no. But yeah, so I like all kinds. Rock, I mean pop, country, blues, you name it, I love it. If it's good and it sounds good and and it moves me in a certain way, I like it. I don't care what it is. It really doesn't matter to me as long as it's cool. There is one I did. That's the very first one I did was Foster Brooks roasting Don Rickles. As a matter of fact, Foster Brooks is funny. Foster Brooks is hilarious. I'm very impressed with your growth. I've been grinding for 3 years and only just now got 1,000 subs. Yeah, but that's still really, really good. We do it different ways is the reason why. These reaction videos pop off. I started off with Sydney Christmas from Britain's Got Talent. She won Britain's Got Talent this year, and I just happened to see her Golden Buzzer deal. I thought, well, I'll react to that. And oh my God! First of all, it was incredible, and then she was so good, she ended up winning the whole thing. And I was like, oh, okay. And then you keep going, and people love watching other people react to the things they love.
Yeah, there's
Right.
a couple people that I'll watch, and the only time I watch their videos is when they're reacting to these certain people's new albums or new songs that come
Yeah.
out, and I sit and I anticipate as soon as that album drops, I anticipate their reaction video, and I'll go to their page and I'll keep updating it
Oh yeah,
and waiting for the video to pop up
that's right.
of them reacting to it.
Like Tom McDonald has a new one dropping tomorrow.
That's political.
But I won't announce Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald's awesome. But what I'll probably do is I'll wait a couple days, let everybody watch his video and stuff. That way he just has time to go through all of that stuff, and then I'll go watch it and react to it. All right, because you want his to pick up as much as you can. Stacy, hey Stacy, how are you doing? I have the whole set of D. Martin roast, and Foster Brooks has also been watching. Fun watching you react to him. Look, I love Foster Brooks. I do. That stuff is funny because again, it reminds me of my mom. Growing up, she was a fan of all the Dean Martin stuff, the roast, Bob Hope. I mean,
yeah.
good Lord, George Burns and Gracie Allen. I know you don't know what those names are, Alan,
I don't.
but funny.
I know
funny
Bob Hope.
stuff.
That's a good one, right?
But I mean, so I know Foster Brooks roasts Bob Hope, which I want to see,
Dick
and
Van
Hubert
Dyke.
Humphrey, which I want to see. There's
Chitty
a
Chitty
ton
Bang
that he
Bang?
does, which would be cool that I really want to see. So, actors.
1967, a flying car in 1967, a
come on.
floating car in 1967. Come on, what are we
When's the
doing
next
here?
show in Coldwater? And thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. The next show in Coldwater is November 16th, and I'll tell you this: it's a fundraiser.
It's a good date.
We got Coco Beware coming in. We got Reggie B. Fine coming in.
The Birdman.
The Birdman himself, yeah, is coming in. It's going to be a huge show. We're raising money. You bring a can, you get $2 off a can food. You will get $2 off your price of admission.
We don't like yams.
You can bring. It's that time of the year, Alan. You're not the one eating them anyway.
Yeah,
This is
That's
for,
true.
This
Yeah.
is for other people.
So do you
Yeah,
not
somebody-
like yams?
So
or
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do.
I like sweet potato casserole. That's
We'll
it.
have that. You'll come in, and then if at that show, when you buy your admission to get into that show, you'll get half off the ticket price to the show the very next week at the Shriner Building in Coldwater as well. So we're trying, and then that show we're giving away a Thanksgiving dinner. So we're trying to help the community, do all that good stuff. So November 16th is the date. Hope to see you there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Holy
Phyllis Dillard. Oh yeah. Oh, I did. Lucille Ball was a great one too. By the way.
Thanksgiving is kind of late this year,
Thank
ain't
you.
it?
Thank you for saying that. Everyone's Sport Big Day Storm. I do appreciate it.
It's
Do you know the title of Tom McDonald's video
not
that's
until
posted
the
tomorrow?
28th of
I do
November.
not. I do not know which one that is. I don't know what the name of it is tomorrow. I will check that out. Have you done 50 burns and insults by Don? I have not done 50 burns and insults by Don Rickles yet. Hey, thanks for coming to the backstage class. We do appreciate that, by the way. In this, you guys are helping me out a ton. Zen, happy Halloween. How's it going out there? I miss it. We were at supper earlier, talking about that very thing. I mean, you remember your childhood and dressing up and all the trick or treating going on, the neighborhood stuff going on, and we drive around getting back to the house. We saw 2 people out trick or treating.
yeah.
It was so sad. It was so sad, man. Some of those traditions you miss so much, and you miss seeing.
Man, I remember as a kid, you know, we went to church, and so we had fall festivals, right? And so we would they would do the fall festivals at church, or like for instance, a fire station would open up, and there would be a set up there. And I remember one year I was probably 4 or 5, maybe, and I don't know if I've told you this story, but that year my parents, for whatever reason, and this has stuck with me, and I'm almost 31, so I'm getting old.
Whatever.
But I'm getting old. I feel it every day. But I remember this, and it stuck with me. My parents that year decided to dress me up as the Pillsbury Doughboy. And so people would come up, and on the commercials, they'd poke the belly button. They would poke me in the belly button and expect me to do the freaking Pillsbury Doughboy sound.
You did it too, didn't you?
I mean, yeah. I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing to me? I'm already
This
self-conscious
is
because
a-
I'm
this is
a
a
big
drama-free
child.
thing. This is a drama-free thing. We're not worried. Everybody's having fun. here.
Come on.
It's called Goodbye Joe then. Okay, so that's cool. So Goodbye. That makes, oh my God, that's going to make it even better to see that tomorrow then. That'll be hilarious. Because with Tom doing this thing, that's going to be funny. That will end up being funny. You had 61 kids. Oh, tonight for trick-or-treating? Well, at least you did. I mean,
Nice.
that's kind of cool. And you dressed up also. What'd you dress up as?
Favorite candy?
Have you listened to Typo Negative? I have not. I will, though. Type
Favorite candy?
Negative.
Jen says her
Black
favorite
number 1.
candy is Reese's.
Black.
Nothing beats Reese's
No,
eggs.
I
Thanksgiving.
will check that out for sure.
No. Reese's pumpkins.
And see. So sure. 61 kids come behind. We nobody on our block. We've had nothing. So.
This just turned into
No,
a
you,
great stream.
no, you didn't. She went as Trump's garbage. That's hilarious.
Look, if
Trump's
you really want to
garbage.
know what the celebration of Halloween is all about, it's about Reese's Pumpkins. Me, I love Reese's Pumpkins. I love Reese's eggs. I love chocolate. I love peanut butter. Put them together. It's great, marvelous, wonderful, the greatest thing ever in the history of, well, ever.
It's like Donald Trump on helium. Good Lord. Oh, I bet it was. I've been seeing all these memes. People are clever. People are clever.
Thank you.
Somebody had a meme of all the Trumpers celebrating. It was all these garbage cans jumping out of the plastic garbage cans coming alive and dancing in the street. I'm like, all right, that was funny. That's pretty funny. It's a Halloween song? Yeah, let me check that out. I really do hate that our other software blew up tonight because I had it loaded full of stuff, man. We were gonna have such a good stream tonight. I was really looking forward to it. This is what happens when you get prideful. I was proud of myself. I'm like, this could be great. I'm gonna show these people I know what I'm doing, and then here we are. Here we are.
This guy, he's never prideful.
here we are doing this. Like, okay.
He is one of the most humble
Hey,
people that
good
I
evening,
know.
Mark. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it was rough. It was tough.
Hey, do you want to do?
What's up,
Do you
Mark?
want to
Not
tell?
exactly what I wanted to do.
Do you want to tell a Halloween story real quick? Because I can say a name.
No.
I can say a name.
Joe's so
and-
good though.
And you'll be ready to tell a story about it.
No shoot, what?
Old Salem.
Oh, Wraith. Dude. Old Salem. So we got this church. Everybody has a church, right? In their own small town somewhere, right?
Especially in the South.
Yeah, definitely in the South. Right? We got these churches out here. And we've got haunted churches, just like anybody else. Haunted cemeteries. Now, whether you believe in that sort of thing or not, man, that's on you. But I've seen some stuff. My friends have seen some stuff. I got one buddy, one of my best friends in the world. He's seen some stuff that will keep you up at night. So, I know y'all seen, any of you guys watch horror movies? You guys, Alan, you watch horror movies?
Yeah, on
I
occasion.
know Jen does sometimes. So, his dad, when he was alive, had a trailer out on some land out there in the country. Just a little trailer set back on a hill, right? And the country kind of sprawled behind it, the hills and all this other stuff. It was really beautiful out there where the trailer was set at. And I think they had messed with the Ouija board that night in town. Well, and I'm probably butchering this story. It'd be great if he could sit here and talk about it. But he gets home. He gets out of his car, and he's getting ready to go to the house, and they have to unlock. They have dogs in a little fence back there, so he's unlocking the fence, all that. And he sees something moving off to his left. All right, so it's a starry night in the country when you don't have the city lights. You can see the stars. Like, it's not pitch black because the stars shine out there, but it's enough where you can see kind of everything, and you can see shadows, and it's a different kind of thing living out in the country. It's different living out in the country. And oh my Lord. So,
And this is the guy that used to drive around a hearse.
yeah, this guy used to drive around a hearse. Not really scared of anything, right? And that's the truth. That's the God's honest truth. Dude's not scared of anything. But he looked off to his left and he saw motion. And he couldn't quite figure out what it was. He had no idea what this thing was that was kind of coming at him. And he looked away and looked again and it had moved off to a different location. And it was it was dark, so he really couldn't see. And then before he knew it, the thing was pretty much on him. I mean, it was really close to him. But he still couldn't make out what it was. It was black. It was a shadow, but it was darker than the night. All right? So imagine looking into, like, your room is dark. This will keep Alan up tonight. So he turns off his light in his room and it's dark in there. And you look across the way and you see a shadow where there's no light at. There should be a shadow, but you can see it against the dark. Right? Demons. And boy, talking about beating a hasty retreat and getting out of there and not coming back till the next day. I mean, stuff like that, which is crazy. It can be terrifying. Because I told you about the story. There was one point where I was living with him for a little while, him and his wife and their daughter. And the daughter was a little bitty, she's like 2 or 3 years old. She's still really a toddler. And I was sleeping on the couch. And in her room, she wouldn't want to sleep in her room. She'd sleep with him in their room. It was an old house, really old house. But you remember those there's the plastic tricycles, right, that we always give our little toddlers? You can hear them with the little plastic wheels, little bitty things. All right, it's wild. It's wild. I'm laying there one night, and I hear it moving in the room that she's not in. Like there's nobody in there. And the bad part is, I hear it moving, and I'm like, there's no way this thing is moving. All right, then I'm like, okay, I heard it, and then I heard it again. And then Howard just happened to come out of his bedroom a little bit later. He's like, did you hear something moving in there? I'm like, I heard that little three-wheeler moving in there. He said, that's what it sounded like. And we went and looked in there, and it was back up against the wall, right on the back. So I was like, okay, all right, a little weird, but okay, maybe it's just us hearing things, you know. When you try to rationalize it.
Right.
Laid down, he went back to his room, and you heard it again. Now here's the thing: the house was on a slope, so the reason it was back against the wall is because it's downhill.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it rolling again to the other side of the room. There's no way
Huh.
this thing can roll uphill. But I'll be damned. It was. You could hear it. He came back out of the room. He's like, to see if I was in there fooling around. And I was like, I popped up. I said, "You heard it too?" He's like, "There's no way. There's no way. There's no way." And then you look in the room, and it's back against the wall, just in a different location down against the wall. So it's not in the exact same location backwards, but it's still back against the wall, just moved a couple feet to the left, right?
Huh.
So now you freaked out a little bit. Sleeping was hard. Sleeping was difficult that night. And that was just the beginning of the weird stuff that happened in that house.
You and I just went by that house a few weeks ago, right?
Yes.
And you told me about all that, and
Yeah.
and you were like for Howard to be like, all right, we've got to get out of here.
Yeah.
You know, that's saying something because of all the activity and stuff that y'all would experience being there. Like that says something because, like you said, this guy is not afraid of anything.
No.
And he is crazy. And like we said, he drove
Well,
around a hearse.
Yes.
So like that, you know, that kind of tells you where he was. But I mean, you know, that's got to be a crazy experience.
Dude, it's wild. It makes no. First of all, I have to have sleep. My imagination goes off enough without having to have to deal with that crap.
You don't need any help.
Oh,
He
dude.
does not.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, that thing right there, boom, no. Like the night I came in, I put my keys down on the entertainment center. Boom, right there. Always do. Bam, right there. His wife had just come in from work too. Bam, she was in there. She saw me. We talked. Laid him right there. We talked for a second. I went to the kitchen. She went to the bedroom. I grabbed a drink. I came back out. She came back out of her room. We were talking. I went to grab my keys. They weren't there.
Huh.
And I was like, well, I know I just put my keys there. And I felt my pockets. I'm like, well, they're not there. And like, there wasn't any place else to really put. This is a small house. And I said, you didn't see them, did you? She's like, no, because I went to the bedroom. I'm like, yeah, and I just went to grab a drink. I mean, literally, we weren't gone but seconds. It's not like we went there and hung out in the kitchen for a while, or she went and hung out in her bedroom for a while. It was like, it was quick.
Yeah.
And we started looking everywhere. We go back, we're looking, we go into the kitchen, come back out, and there they are sitting right there.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, the very spot where we just
Somebody's
looked
playing some tricks on
several
you.
times.
Or something was.
And there was nobody else there. Like, it's just us.
That's crazy, man.
Because Howard had went to pick up his daughter at the time. So it was literally just me and her, because she was going to school at the time. I'm just saying.
Man.
It's wild. It's wild. So, yeah. But we live to tell the tale.
And you know that stuff still follows around the daughter that you speak of to
Oh, no.
this day.
I can imagine.
She was telling me some stuff.
They probably latched on to her.
She was telling me some stuff that was happening like last week in her house that she's currently at now.
Yeah.
And I was like, sage that joker. Burn it down.
White sage, man. Go
Get
it.
out.
Get something.
Get out of there. Because
something.
ain't no way in the world. Nope. Dude, I used to be freaked out whenever I would drive like late at night through the country. I would always feel like Jeepers, because there's no other cars around, right?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
me, flat land, going through these fields, right? And I would always be freaked out. Like, as soon as I saw a headlights in my rearview mirror, I'd be like, that's freaking Jeepers Creepers.
There he is.
Like, Jeepers Creepers
There he
is coming,
is.
and nobody's going to know that I'm here because it's going to cause me to go off in this field, and I'm just going to be lost out in this field forever. Like, Jeepers Creepers, man, I don't play with that, man. I don't play with it.
I never got scared of like normal Hollywood monsters, outside of Dracula and Wolfman when I was little, Frankenstein. But you know, Jason, any of those guys, nah,
Yeah.
nothing like that, because it's like, okay, Hollywood made up, but these legacy monsters that come out of our past, right? Vampires and things that were, all these things that people had passed down for thousands of years. That sort of thing is a little wild to me.
Yeah.
That's the sort of thing that makes you go, huh. Because oh boy, you see stuff and you're going, you try to tell yourself that it's not, that did not happen. My imagination's just a little wonky tonight. And then your imagination's like, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Don't blame me. I didn't do it. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of wild. And it's crazy. Going there with holy water filled squirt guns ablazing. Dude, I will pull a supernatural on a heartbeat. Sam! Sammy!
Man, I used
Have
to
fun,
hate.
Stacy. Thanks for dropping by.
I used to hate.
Be safe out there.
Walking up the driveway late at night because the driveway was covered by woods and trees and everything like that.
Oh, yeah.
I would hate walking up that driveway at night to like throw away the trash or whatever, because at night, like you said earlier, in the country, all you hear everything, because you hear every bug, like every
Everything's
bristle
out there
that
to get you.
cracks in the woods, like you hear all of it. And so it never failed. Like every time I would go up that driveway late at night in the dark, because it would take a minute for the street light that was in my granddad's yard to catch, to bring light to the area. And dude, every little sound that was made in the woods, I always assumed that something was going to jump out and grab me up, and that would be the end of it. And like, so I would run up the driveway to the hill or to the trash can, and then immediately run as fast as I could back down to the house.
Little Pillsbury
And
doing it.
dude, I would have made it faster if I would have just laid down and rolled. Like, but I would run in the house. I'd jump up on the porch, run in the house, and I'd be all out of breath. And my dad would be like, "Son, what's wrong with you? Freaking who knows what's in the woods up the driveway, and I'm not trying to let it get me."
He's like that dude Predator. It's out there.
Right.
In them trees.
Yeah. Like, he's there, like, look. And, I mean, it's not like during the day, like, me and my stepbrother, we would walk all through these woods, right? Just walking through the woods, exploring, doing what kids do. And, like, but at nighttime, completely different animal. Like, I don't
no.
play with the dark, man. I don't play with the dark.
I used to be like, it's funny how when you're growing up, I used to sleep with a Bible and a knife by my bed. I figured if one didn't get them, the other one would. That's the kind of faith I had. Like, I knew one of them would work. And then as you grow up, like, I cannot sleep when there's light in my room. It bugs me. Like right now, there's a light from the air conditioner that comes on. Yeah. And it hurts my soul.
It hurts mine
To
too,
sleep in
trust
there.
me.
It
Like-
is awful.
Like, most of the time I'm going to sleep with the TV on, and then I'll hit the sleep timer. I put the sleep timer on it so it shuts off later after I've already been asleep. But I do that not just because of the light, but because I need sound whenever I'm going to sleep. Because
There you
if I lay there in silence, pitch black, like I can't do it. Like, I have to have noise whenever I'm going to bed, some kind of noise, or else I'm just going to lay there all night because I can still hear everything from the
Yeah,
outside. Like,
things.
it's crazy.
Oh, yeah. When I get spooked, I'll start singing the Ghostbusters theme. Hey,
Who
there
are you gonna
go.
call?
Not me. I'll start singing How Great Thou Art, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, Peace in the Valley. Anything holy I can think of. That's what I do. Because it's crazy. The scariest movie to me when I was growing up was Silver Bullet. Oh my God. That movie was scary to me. Dang werewolf was vicious. Vicious.
Dude, I walked in. So I worked at the theater for a little while this past Saturday,
Yeah.
and Terrifier 3 is showing right now, right? I walked into that Joker for like maybe not even a full 2 minutes, maybe just
Yeah.
for like one scene, and I was like, holy crap! Like, and nobody showed up for that showing at 2:00, right? And so I'm in this theater by myself, and I'm watching this crap, and I'm like, dude, I have got to get out. And I've been in that theater by myself multiple
But freaked
times,
out, didn't it?
like, but it freaked me out. because of there's stories of the theater, and I'm
Oh,
sure
I
you've
know
heard
it.
of them.
Oh yes.
And
Oh yes.
I have me myself closing at night, darkness. Like I've seen things at the theater, and I'll tell Keith, and he'll be like, "Yep, sounds about right." And I'm like, brother, like I would intentionally not go get ice whenever I closed before I left because I
Just
didn't want to
scared.
go behind that screen.
You didn't want what was
I
waiting
did-
on you back that time.
I
for
did
sure?
not know, man. I like during the day, fine, cool, whatever.
But at night.
At nighttime, no. When I'm the only one there, no. All the lights can be on, and I would too. I turned the house lights on, like every light that I possibly could turn on in that auditorium.
They were on.
I would turn on.
Hey Fernando, how's
But
it going,
hey,
man?
no way in the world you're gonna catch me because I was leaving one night,
Yeah.
and I'd walked out. And the way that I did it was strategic on how I would turn the lights off to get out of this freaking building.
Absolutely. The warning is
But-
awesome, buddy.
But I would
love
go
it.
out
I
and
love
I would lock the door from the outside, and I looked back towards the back corner of the theater,
Yeah.
and I saw the shadow,
Time to go.
and I was like,
Time to
I
go.
know who you are because I've heard about you.
But
I've got to get out of here. Like I tell Keith, I ain't doing that no more. Dude.
Right.
I ain't doing it no more.
Fernando
And then
says, "Hey
next night
BD,
I'd
how
be
are
back.
you? I'm more scared of the live ones than the dead ones." Yeah, this time of my life I am too. Zen says, "My scariest movie, The Haunting, 1963, gave me nightmares for years." Yes, The Haunting, the original The Haunting.
Yeah.
Oh my God! See, some of these old movies are so good.
I have not seen
Like
that.
they are so good.
I haven't either.
Brandon says, "Viva the Warning." I'm telling you, you gotta check out the Warning. You know, I've done those. I think I've done 9, 10 reactions of the Warning. That's an all-female rock band out of Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Dude, when I tell you, those girls are badass. And here's the thing, they've been playing since they were young, tiny. And I think, Danny is 24, I think. And then Powell is 22, 21, 22. LA is 19, but they've been playing for years. I mean, and they did the Foo Fighters, you know, the Pretender, the Foo Fighters?
Yeah.
I love their version far better than I love the Foo Fighters version, and I love that song.
Huh.
Oh, they're so good. You gotta check them out. They are freaking tremendous.
Dude, if I never heard that song anymore for the rest of my life, I would be fine. Just because when they were coming to the FedEx Forum a few years ago during Grizzlies games, they would play that
Yeah.
stinking commercial,
Nonstop.
building it up, promoting it nonstop
But
throughout
when
the
you hear them
season,
say
like
it,
up to it.
When you hear them sing it, you're like,
Man,
oh, you gotta watch the video though,
I'm gonna watch it.
because those girls are jamming. They're young. I mean, young, and they're just crushing. Those guitar riffs and solos, and it'll trip you out. The Exorcist is the one that scared me. The movie that scared me. The original one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh no. That was awesome.
Oh, was it awesome?
That was an awesome movie.
Psychopath.
Redhead, dude.
I'm not a psychopath.
If you thought The Exorcist was awesome, you might be a psychopath. Maybe that'd be our new thing. Instead of you might be a redneck, you might be a psychopath.
Yeah. We could come up with
There
some
was
stuff.
nothing cutesy about The Exorcist. There's nothing funny about it. I mean, you were Catholic. That should have been right up your alley. Like, oh yeah.
I'm not Catholic.
They done
anymore.
told us. You can't just not be Catholic anymore.
You can.
You're Catholic in your soul.
No.
You probably got rosary beads buried in your body somewhere that they had to put
Not.
in you. That's what Catholics do.
No.
Some of them little Hail Marys and whatever.
Hail Mary, full of grace.
That's right. So you know.
Be blessed with them.
LA is 19. They've been playing for 11 years. That's right. 11 years. So imagine that. LA was 8 when she started playing
Jeez.
together. I mean, they probably started earlier than that on, learning the instruments. But my
Well, that's
God.
something cool that you see, like that I'll see sometimes is these family bands, right?
Yeah.
Where it's got the parents, if it's even just the dad or whatnot, but the kids are playing instruments and dad's playing instruments and like they're doing this whole deal as a family. Like that's cool to see.
Well, they are or they were touring with Evanescence.
Really.
Really?
They were in Canada. Yeah.
I love it.
Recently. I mean, but here's the thing about them, like, they're very humble. They're just really down to earth, cool people, and super talented. I mean, they were on stage sick. I'm like sick to their core, and you would never be able to know. I've been so educated by their fan base, the Warning Arm. I mean, it's been cool to learn from them. I'm a fan of them since 2015. Oh, no doubt. And I'm trying to catch up, and they got so much content out there. Like, it's been fun. Like, I have to rein myself in for not just doing one after the other, after the other, after the other, because it'd be real easy for me to just react to them all day. That's how good they are, and how much I enjoy listening.
Found
to
them on the Twitter.
Juarez, Mexico. Oh, wow.
Out of Monterrey, Mexico.
I was 13 when The Exorcist came out. I loved it. Cussing, pea soup, vomit, 13-year-old, possessed girl, perfect movie for a 13-year-old teenage boy dude. I'm tell you something, Zen. When I saw that movie, I was terrified. I had to have night lights on in my room. Because I was 10, maybe, when I saw it the first time. Something like that. I had a dream, I had a nightmare, and I can still remember it to this day. It was so vivid that she was chasing me through the walls of the White House. Because we had just went to Washington, D.C. on that summer for a trip, a family trip. And she was chasing me through the White House, and she came running at me, turned into a spider right before she got to me, jumped on my body and ran beside me up the wall. And I woke up, and I could still see that damn spider crawling up the wall. It was like this big. I'll never forget it. Terrified me. I am man enough to admit it. That damn thing scared the piss out of me. I was like, oh my God, what is happening here? It was spooky. It was spooky at the time. It was wild.
Jeez, man.
It was wild. I mean, it's funny. I get it. People are like, aren't you worried that you tell this stuff, people think you less of a man? I'm like, shoot. I think you got to be a man to admit it. Like, that happened. I've seen some stuff. No.
Yeah, why is it a flaw in your masculinity if you admit to, like, yeah, this crap scared the piss out of me?
I swear.
Like, why is it a flaw on someone's masculinity?
I'm awful. I have a habit of laughing during horrors, like gory comedies. Well, there's a lot of those I do too. That's what I said. Like, some of these, it's the stuff that you can't see that scares me the most.
Yeah.
The gore, all the blood and guts, I can take it or leave it. It doesn't bother me at all. But it was the woof. Could have been. Could have been. Matter of fact, that laugh. Maybe that's where I've heard that laugh before. Kamala's laugh.
Oh, jeez.
Could have been The Exorcist. When that thing was laughing at the priest before it peeked all over him. Uh-huh. Yep.
Kamala.
Kamala.
Lying Kamala.
I will be so glad when this election is over in a few days. We got, what, 5 days?
Too long?
5 days.
November 5th, pal.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be
Jeez.
nice.
Ready for it to be over with.
Please continue, White Pepsi Center. I definitely will. I mean, I like stuff. It's funny. Like, I'll get some comments like, you should have done this one. I'm like, dude, I don't even know what you're talking about. Because they perform in different places, right? They're being used. This Pepsi Center they perform at, you just mentioned, well, they pack and rock that place out. Like, it's really good. But they'll do stuff. I did one the other day where they were really young and it was just on a little bitty stage. And a little bitty, I mean, a tall, small, tiny, almost like a
The
family
Warning.
center, right? Yeah. And they've rocked some great song out. But they've done that thing like 3 or 4 more times throughout the years since then. And there's some definitely better versions of it. But I wanted to hear them when they were young doing that version.
Yeah.
What is, and oh my God, it was so good.
Well, I followed them on X, so I'm gonna be checking them out.
You gotta check them out, dude. You won't be disappointed. If you like rock at all, and heavier rock, but they do some ballads. Pal does one. Like she only did one time live on stage, I think, called Breathe. That was incredible. And then
I like me some
Danny's done
ballads.
a couple that were both really cool too. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome. They're really awesome. Can't say enough good things about them. I'll tell everybody I talk to when they're talking about, hey, and the music comes up. I'm like, I'm telling you, there's a group you need to check out. If you like I put Disciple on my workout playlist.
Oh yeah.
Very first one I heard, they do Disciple, and I put that on my workout playlist. So I'm like, let's go.
See, you said Disciple. I was thinking of the band Disciple.
No.
because it's a good band too.
Disciple should be a disciple
But-
of the Warning.
Yeah.
That's how good they are. I mean, they're that good. They are that tremendous up there. It is crazy. It is nuts.
Putting them over big, pal.
Well, because they are. And there's another girl, Angelina Jordan. Oh my God, she won Norway's Got Talent when she was 7,
Jeez.
7 or 8, one of the two. But she sounds like a grown up when she sings. I mean, literally, sounds like a freaking grown up when she sings. And she does all these amazing songs and covers and stuff like that. But she's another one of those child prodigies that is just, she's amazing too. Like when you hear her sing, you're going, oh my God. So all of those are pretty good. And then they laid that Japanese heavy metal rock band on me this morning. And I was like, whoa, what is this? Like, I didn't know what she was saying. And so I did the first one, Hanabi. Had no idea because it was all in Japanese. So when I listened to the second one right after that and reacted to it, it was Love Bites. They were actually singing English, but I didn't know it. I was still in Japanese mode. I still didn't know what they were singing. But they were really good.
So the song was called Love Bites?
No, the band's called Love Bites.
Oh. You remember when we did the show Love Stinks? You remember that?
All too well.
Those days?
All too well.
Hey, that could have been a
They're worldwide now.
terror
Yeah, they
story,
are.
Halloween story
Oh,
there.
I swear. Yeah. Oh, I could tell you some stories there. Paulina won Drummer of the Year. Yeah, she did. Now, here's the other thing. 60 originals for the Warning. Yeah, they got a lot of originals. And they're all good. So, Paulina won Drummer of the Year. And it's not just separated category like female drummer. I mean, she won Drummer of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. To
Yeah.
win that award.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how good they are.
Like TikTok will. So there's this drummer chick that I follow on TikTok, and she's phenomenal. Like she's foreign from somewhere, I'm not sure where, but she's phenomenal. Another good female drummer is Jen Ledger from Skillet. She's awesome. She can play drums. She can sing. Like, I would put her up against the best of them.
Yeah.
Just in her talent alone. Like, she's so good, man.
Looks like you had technical issues earlier. Have you figured out how to stream YouTube as you chat? Girl, let me tell you something, man. I had so many software issues, and I had it set up perfect earlier. I was so proud of myself. And again, there's that pride coming in. Because it hit me in the face hard. When we got ready to go live, it seemed like everything melted down. And I know it's just some little switch or something in the software where the audio connects and plays out. So I had to switch to 3 different things, and I finally figured out one that obviously it's kind of working now. But yeah, it took me a minute. It took a minute. I was getting very, very frustrated. Like, of course, it would be on the show. That I was like, yeah, ready. Let's go. We're going to do all the stuff. It's going to be great. And then it bombed out. So, you know.
Y'all can
That's
blame
what it
that
is.
on me and my presence being here tonight.
No, but I can't blame that on you. That was all a BD issue right there. No doubt. That was all me. That was sad, is what it was. There's no reason for that to happen, but I sure made it happen.
Well, I say we. You got to figure
Well,
it
that
out.
was the thing. Then, like, I wanted, like, my goal was to go on here and stream and do reactions live. I don't know if we can get away with that, but I was going to do it anyway because, why not? I mean, if they're gonna copyright claim them anyway, I mean, why not do it? That was my whole goal. And I had my other software set up just for that. I had them loaded up and we were ready. So I am going to do better next time. I'll have it set up. I'm going to do a lot of test runs. I'll have to see what happened with it. Because I want to do some live stuff like that with you guys. And we can talk about the songs, as a community. I think that would be cool to do. That's really what I would love to do. Is be able to do that. And talk about them and all that cool stuff and just share that. Because that's been the cool thing about doing these reactions. And like with the Warning, for example, is like you meet a lot of new people who have at least that in common, right? You may not have a lot of other stuff in common, but you got that in common. Mm-hmm. And that's a great meeting place to start, right? That is a great meeting place to start. So I like the idea of it. But yes, we will be doing some of that. Breathe is a tissue required one for sure. I do love doing the oldies. I did the Great Pretender today, and I just love it. I mean, the Platters are so they do live. Okay, well, cool. I did so, and that was the thing. So I did a couple of live test runs. Like, okay, it's working, great. Here we are. Finally got it nailed. And then tonight, when I got ready to go, it was like, no, you do not have it down. So I got a little humbled. Ate a big old slice of humble pie tonight. 'Cause I was so happy, so excited. We went out to eat, and I was like, I'm ready to get home so I can get this thing set up. And then, bam.
Listen, I thought you were about
Bam.
to tear up this studio,
I wanted to.
and I was
on
in the line of
mindset.
fire, so I was trying to find my quickest exit to get out of your way.
Yeah, I was of the mindset to do it. It was weird because you have to link all these things together to make it work, and that was the deal. And I was like, like right now, like I'll tell you what. Since y'all are on here, we're gonna try something. We will try something. I'll just call it browser for right now because it doesn't matter. I did just add a browser source. All right, we will see what this is about. Let me get on here. And I will get this figured out real quick. And we'll try to get one through here and see what happens. I mean, why not? I didn't want to mess up the stream, but if it messes it up, it messes it up. And I'm going to introduce you guys to the warning. And I'm not going to do anything new yet for me because I want to do those on the reaction channel. So, but there's some cool, like this one right here. Disciple. Let me copy this. Let me try to get this in here. Boom. Here we go.
And we're back in third quarter planning. Adams is quarterbacking this project and she's looking at the title change.
She's stuck.
On this side was.
So is it just those three?
Oh,
Is it
yes,
just
the
the
three.
That's awesome. Nice.
The other fans know their songs.
Nice. So she's lead singer?
Which one?
The yeah.
Al is
Or just on this
well,
just on the song.
Danny is technically the lead singer, but Pal writes a lot of music, and she sings a lot too. So I kind of call them co-leads really, but Danny does a lot of the lead singing. Danny's the oldest,
Oh, okay.
and then Ale on the end is the youngest. She's the bass player.
Gotcha.
Swimming with the fishes till they drown. Love is just another excuse we rely on. A bubble and get it in the sound. It will always be at the front when the sun goes down.
Yeah, that's a nice house.
Oh yeah.
That's a real nice house.
See that? That's a huge house.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
They're
Told you.
good, man.
They are awesome. I mean, so good and so clever. Let's see. There's gotta be. Hold on. If I do, I gotta do that because if not, you'll start playing random stuff again. But no, I mean, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's gonna play it anyway.
That's a good opener.
Well, they are good. That's Dust to Dust, I believe, is what that one was. Yeah. What I don't like is on this program right here, though. Like once I put it in there, it starts to just play the thing on its own.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want is like in my other program, it sets how I want it to sit. I can play it from the source material. I don't have any problems with it. But this one, once you put it in there, it just starts playing. You have no control over it. So,
Got a mind of its own.
which is an issue. Is definitely an issue. Typo negative. Let's see. Type O negative. I believe you told me that earlier too, didn't you? Black number 1. Let me get this ad off of here. And then we'll do it. I haven't heard this one. So, this will be my reaction. And too bad I can't record it, but it'll have to be on here. But we'll make it work. We will make it work. Just because y'all want it.
It said it was updated or uploaded 15 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But
It's
then you think
amazing
about it,
songs-
15 years ago was 2009.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
yeah.
What are we doing?
Right,
Why?
Really.
It's ridiculous. I keep on. I wasn't even born in the 80s, right? But every time I hear 1980, I still think like 20 years ago.
Mark, do you know some DeWatt type music videos? Because if you do, all you gotta do is recommend them to me and I'll do it.
Oh,
DeWatt
no.
got mad at me the other night.
Not what?
They got mad at me the other night.
Oh, jeez. Why?
I'll tell you after this. We're gonna watch this one and I'll tell you after
I'm
that.
sure it was deserved. I mean, no.
She's in love with herself. She likes the dark. And on her milk white neck, the devil's mark. Now it's all Hallows Eve. The moon is full. Will she trick or treat? I'll bet she will. She's got a date at midnight with no smart at 2.
That sounds like on your phone.
Well, it's not started playing yet, is it?
There you go. There you go. Wild, wasn't it? Hold on.
Interesting.
Did we lose it all, or did we get it back?
No, I'm still. Let me see.
Hopefully we got some of that volume back.
Someone said Dan lost your volume.
Hope not. It's the last thing I need to have happen. Oh, that was a cool song though. Yeah, it was a wild song. That was good. Love you're showing them to your family. Oh yeah, I want to experience the fun stuff that I find out there, like the warning. They're really good. So the DeWitt thing, yeah, they got mad because is it all gone?
No, I still got it.
Okay, good deal. Good, is that about
No, we're still going, pal. Everything is still working correctly. And on cue, the dogs are
cue.
showing that they are working too.
The guard dogs are at it, man. The guard dogs are at it.
Well, just one. The other one doesn't really.
Little wild
Care.
one.
They need to go outside, don't
The little wild one.
You wanna go potty?
Anyway, so what? Dude, well, I did that worst wrestling reaction the other night.
Oh, you did one of those too?
Oh yeah.
Ha!
Oh yeah. It was at they were at MIW.
Oh.
Apparently they brought him into MIW. The video was so bad you couldn't really see it. I mean, you couldn't really see it at all.
Go potty.
And it was bad. It was bad.
Good grief.
And I, of course, ran it into the dirt because it was so awful. Because I take pride in what I do. And that was just terrible.
Yeah.
It was awful. I mean, that was the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Well,
no,
think about
man.
all the eye cancer that we've gotten over the
Oh, yeah.
over the years since we discovered.
Hey, Bad
that
Wolf, how
DeWitt
you
was a
doing?
thing.
Happy Halloween. There you go, from Texas. What part of Texas? My dog's going crazy. Sorry. Halloween, what do you?
Nope.
That's just what it is. Yeah, man. We you know, typo blew out your phone, but it was a cool song. My God, I forgot all about that thing. I had forgot all about it. The Ren journey is cool. Ren is I'll have to have you listen to Ren. So Ren is he's a musician from, is it Ireland? Am I right? Am I wrong? I want to say yeah. You want to see me in action at my job? I've had several people ask about it. I may post a couple of the matches here and we react to them or something like that. It's to stick with the reaction theme, but yeah, or I may just put some links in there to some of the places on TV that I work. But
There's one clip from a few weeks ago that you can show, and it's probably your favorite clip.
which one's that?
Yours and your partner's favorite clip.
Oh, we
And
destroyed.
it'll probably be your
Probably.
most viewed clip on your page.
Probably. I will have to put something up there. I'll put something together, Fernando, so you can see it. So it'll be interesting. And I've shared some old Bad Moon Rides and CCR. Love some CCR, man. I do love that. Yeah, Renegades, High Ren. It's Ren does a thing called High Ren. That's the first one I heard, and I was like, holy shit. This dude is unique. He is unique. And really incredible. It is insane how good he is and what his style is like nothing you've ever heard a rapper or musician do, right?
Huh.
I mean, you can't really pigeonhole him. He's just kind of his own genre, really,
Yeah.
because he does so many things in one song, which is cool. I mean, he does so many things in one genre. It's wild. So that's the wildest thing. And yeah. I will have to show you definitely some of that because you'll enjoy it. It's really neat. It's really cool.
Nice.
But yeah. Tim Pool says live stream on YouTube is going to take off. He said that is the future with content creators. I agree. I agree doing it. Tonight was our first test stream, and everything that could go wrong did, but we made it this far anyway. Only a couple of hiccups after the first major one. So it's been cool, and we'll do a lot more. I want to do live reactions here. The next one we do will be a live reaction night, and that's all we're gonna do. We'll take requests, we'll do them live, and that's what we're gonna do. See what
Tuesday,
happens.
November 5th sounds like a good one.
No, I got other things to do that night.
Like what?
There will be
so-
great reaction
Yeah, no.
that night, hopefully.
There will be much carnage that night. So we'll do, but yeah, we'll do that because I think having a reaction night will be fun to do with all this music stuff.
November
so
5th is the
that's what we're
NFL
go-
trade deadline.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's what I was talking about.
It's gonna be fun.
NFL trade
So
deadline.
we'll have a good time with it. We'll have that night where we're just doing those, and y'all can drop whatever request you want in the chat, and we'll just go from there. And I think it'd be cool. It'd be fun. Because this channel has grown so freaking quickly in 3 weeks. So quickly in 3 weeks. I could not imagine it. And y'all have led me down some rabbit holes that are just unreal. I mean, it's funny because it starts off. I started off like I did Sydney Christmas. I did Home Free. I did Pentatonics.
Yeah.
Then somebody mentioned the warning. I'm like, well, what is that? So I'll go jump into the warning. I'm like, well, holy hell. And then somebody mentioned Angelina Jordan. I'm like, well, who is that? And then somebody mentioned Ren. And it's like, you're listening to this stuff and like, how did this one get associated with this one?
Yeah.
How did those two things happen? But that's the cool thing about music, right? And all these cross-genre things that people like so many of the different styles. Of course, Tom McDonald, and so there's so many different things. And it's been cool, so. And now I'm having a tough time keeping up. I'm having a tough time keeping up. I got another Ren to do tomorrow, because I think I'm on. Am I Making Money number 3? I think I am. He does this one series. Oh my God. The Tale of Jenny and Screech. It's a 3-piece. And I made the mistake of doing the Tale of Jenny's Tale first, because I didn't know any better. But buddy, as soon as I did that one, people were like, no, you're doing it wrong.
They let you know.
You're doing it wrong. You gotta listen to all 3 at the same time. I'm like, whoa, I don't know. I'm new here. Like, I'm new. Calm down. Time out. So I'll do Screech and Jenny next. I'll do Screech and Violet next. And do them back to back, right? Doing all the same one. Which satisfied most of them after that. But I was like, jeez. But these people the fans are very ardent about the artists. And they're so, in your comment section, they'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, hey, this is a story of these. I've had some long ones where I'm reading them. I'm like, that's how I know everything about Danny and Powell and Elaine now.
Yeah.
Right? When they started, how they started, where they started. Because their fans are so interactive.
Mm-hmm.
And so supportive of these groups and stuff. It's really cool. I thought it was really cool. Well, glad you did, Bad Wolf. Take care, brother. Salutations, Lost State. How are you? 6 feet deep. 6 feet deep. All right. We'll do one more before we get out of here. I'll do one more before we get out of here. Let me get it. I hate doing it this way. It's so amateurish, but it's working right now. It's the only thing I can do. So we're gonna do it this way tonight. It'll be cleaned up for the next one. All right, let's go.
Oh, at the Whiskey A Go-Go.
Well, I want to be sure this is the one we want to do. Dude, I love these guys. So do we want to do 6 feet deep live, or do we want to do the video, the official video? That's the question.
Judging based off the sound, just the sound quality of that first little snippet, I would go with the music video. Because I don't know if you're going to get the best sound out of that little snippet from the live.
I don't either, and I really want to get the best sound for this one because
Yeah, do the
you
official
know what?
video.
I'll try that, and then what I'll do is I'll do a real reaction to one of the live performances.
Because like
Let's do that.
if that live performance was from their page, it would be different. It
Yeah.
would have sounded like the other one.
Let's do that. So tomorrow, I will actually do a live a reaction to their live show. We'll try that. Tonight, we'll do the official video here. Let's check it out. Let me get it set up. Let's effing go. Right. tell you what, trying to get this ambiance music has done nothing but mess me up tonight. Here it is. Let's go.
Nice. I like that breakdown.
Oh yeah, that's cool shit.
What if I'm selfish? Everyone else is. You're not a product of I could tell yourself this, but it's expected. Cause you always come back over and over again. Lost your head, are you pretending? Digging your grave, is that what you were intending? Lethal injection, yeah, you always come back over and over again. What you gonna say when you're talking on my name? 'Cause it's over, 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got to figure it out, can't get any over now. 'Cause it's over, 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Prodigal son, yeah, I know you felt this. Feeding your pride, put your ego where your mouth is. It's countless how many times you push dream over again. But it's way too late, never left to hate. Such a bitter taste, what a shame. What you gonna say when you're talking on my name? 'Cause it's over, 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got to figure it out, can't get any over now. 'Cause it's over, 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. We're all seeing black now. Need your maker and bow down. Ooh, but you cling to your God till you chew up the spine. So what you gonna say when you're talking on my name? 'Cause it's over, 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got to figure it out, can't get any over now. 'Cause it's over, 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. I'll be seeing you underground.
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't mind seeing
Boy.
them. I wouldn't mind seeing them live.
They are so good,
Yeah.
right?
They're
I mean,
really
come
good.
on.
They're really good. Those breakdowns, like that small breakdown at the beginning.
Yep.
Was-
it is. Yeah. That's so badass. The video was great. That video
Oh,
was
yeah.
really good.
Top
Really
notch.
well done.
You got a little. I got a little feel like just with the graphics, and then this little sound that's got
Yeah.
Stranger Things,
Right.
and
it
then
does
like
seem
the
like that,
view,
right?
like the image of the video.
Good idea.
Oh, good night, Jen.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Thanks for that suggestion, man. That was cool. That was cool. That was a badass song.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a badass song, man. That's what I mean. Once you start listening to them, it's like, holy shit. I mean, they're the truth.
Yeah.
Really good, super talented, man. I'm impressed with everything they do. Just when you think you can't be impressed anymore, they do it to you again.
Oh, that's a new song too.
Yeah, it is. It is. I've been holding off on the new ones I have been. So I'm trying to catch up. He said people talked about the Stranger Things connection. Hey, how you doing, Space? They keep saying that too about doing You Ought to Know. And I really want to do that too. Should we do it here tonight?
I think you should wait. I think you should wait on it.
I don't know.
I think you should wait on it.
Now that we got some people in here, there's all these Warning fans, man. I'm telling you, the Warning Army comes out in full,
Hey, I'm joining.
and that's what they call
I'm joining
themselves.
in
And
on
I'm
the
a,
train, man.
I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of the community too because they really do. Everybody is very protective of the girls. Like there are a lot of I've talked to a lot of the older rocker guys who are older than me. You know, who are out there like they look at them like they're uncles, right? You don't mess. You don't mess with our girls.
Right.
I mean, we've been waiting for somebody to revive rock and roll for years. I felt the same way. And then here you go. Here you go. It's like that sort of thing.
You gotta, so, tie that into wrestling. You gotta do some Fozzy.
Fozzy.
Some Fozzy.
I'll do some Fozzy maybe. For sure.
I mean, they've been around for since what, late 90s, early 2000s? They've been around for a while.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, I feel like I'm beating their drum. But I mean, again, I think once you find something that you can share with people who've never heard things, like we're used to, and I'll say this, and I have nothing against mainstream music,
Yeah.
but it doesn't move me in any way. It just doesn't. Bands like The Warning, and like I mentioned Angelina Jordan earlier, and they're not the only ones. Ren, who's a different kind of genre artist who's really good in his own way. Tom McDonald in his field, and like there's a lot of great talent up there that mainstream you don't hear on the mainstream,
Right.
and that's what I'm loving doing this channel right here. Has been cool. Danny Home Cave Town cover. All right, let me look it up. Let me look that up. Let's see. Oh, okay. Now I love it when they start doing a lot of these softer ballad type deals, or when they're like on their own acoustic versions of them, and they're right here doing things like what she is about to do here will probably blow us away, and that's cool. I mean, that's the sort of thing that I like. I like these different vibes coming out. It's a whole different vibe. There you go. Exactly. All right, let's do it. Alan's having his mind blown right now.
Yeah, man. I already already added some songs to my playlist.
Let's get Danny down here.
Hey everybody, happy Danny Day. Yes, we're just 3 minutes into Danny Day, and I just wanted to share a little song with you that I really, 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 really like. And I don't know, I just felt like playing a little bit something for you guys at midnight. I think I'm very in the mood, and I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, Danny Day just means Friday. Okay, got you. Got you.
Okay, because I was wondering if it was like her birthday or something.
Often I'm upset that I cannot fall in love, but I guess it's the voice of stress of falling out of it. Are you tired of me yet? I'm a little sick right now, but I swear when I'm ready I'll fly out of here. I cut my hair. was insane. Are you dead? Sometimes I think I'm dead, 'cause I can feel ghosts and ghouls wrapping my head, but I don't wanna fall asleep just yet. Ooh, my eyes went dark. I don't know where. My pupils are, but I'll figure out a way to get us out of here. Get a load of this monster. He doesn't know how to communicate. His mind is in a different place. Will everybody please give him a little bit of space? Get a load of this train wreck. His hair's a mess and he doesn't know who he is yet. But little do you know, the stars welcome him with open arms. Time is slowly tracing his face, but strangely he feels at home in this place.
Wow.
Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow for Danny Day. And just in case you were wondering, this was Home by Cape Town. I really suggest you check it out. It's a very beautiful song that I connect with on a very deep level, and it's very special to me. So yeah, good night everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Danny Day, the best day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
So good. I mean,
That's good.
my
When
God.
you strip, you know, you have moments, right, where you want to listen to the music full blown, right? Every
yeah.
instrument like up loud, all of that. And then there's times where you just want to strip the music back,
Yes.
and you just want to hear it with a guitar, or with a piano, or something like that. And that was awesome, man.
That
Where
was
you
great.
just have the instrument and you have the voice, and when those two mesh and intertwine so well, like that was awesome.
Well, you understand truly how good a talent is when they're not in studio. It's just them and an instrument, and they sound studio quality. But yeah, there's nothing amplifying their voices.
Yeah.
Nothing amplifying the music. It's just them and their talent. And man, that's what you get. That's what you get here with these girls. I mean, it's just talent.
Yeah, that's
It
awesome.
is. It's just talent, and it's really cool.
Appreciate you, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you.
You hooked me up, man.
I'm telling you, man.
They got a new fan in
I'm
me.
telling everybody about that. I mean, they're just
I like
that
it.
good.
I like it.
They are just that good. I mean, their music's fun. They can do both ends of it. They can. You heard them rocking out in the
Right.
Disciple.
Exactly.
They were crushing that. I mean, just wow, wow. And then on the other side, you hear this.
They do that Breathe song.
Oh my God.
That's them too.
I'm telling you right now, the Breathe song will kill you.
I'm listening to it on the way to the house.
The Breathe song, oh yeah, it's tough.
As soon as I get in the car, I'm gonna listen to it.
It's tough.
So fans of The Warning, just know there's a new person in the community
That's
here,
right. 02 count. is
and
here.
I will be respectful,
Yeah, I'm telling you. They
and
come
I
get you,
will
man.
I will put them over, big time.
They're so good. I mean, really, when you listen to it, I mean, you can't help, and you want to watch, like, and I would tell you, I wouldn't even listen to it driving home. You want to see the video first. I'll show you the video too,
So I'll watch it whenever I get to the house.
because you want to see Powell singing the song. It is, God, it's so moving. It really is. And I'll show you. That way you can see which one it is. I believe it is Breathe that I wanted to show you. Yeah. This one right here.
Okay.
That one.
All right.
And when you see it and you watch the whole thing, you will understand why.
I'll
That's
send
as-
you a
that's
I'll
as
send you
much-
a text.
Yeah, that's as much info as I'm giving you. You will understand why. Because some things you just need to experience. And as they can tell you, that's one of the things you need to experience. Is Powell singing that. Her name's Paulina. But everybody calls her Powell.
Yeah.
And she's so good. So good. Because when you see it, it really, I mean, hearing it is awesome enough. But once you see it, and you see what's happening, and then, and trust me, then you'll read the comments. There's a reason why that song is as powerful, and that performance especially. What it does and what's behind it. I'm not spoiling that for you. I'm not spoiling that for you at all. Because if I do, it takes away from your experience.
Right.
And some things you've got to experience. Turn on the captions. I didn't do that
Okay.
because I didn't know.
Okay.
And Lost is right. Turn on the captions
All right.
because the first part is in Spanish
Okay.
and she's speaking. And so just be sure that you capture all that. I missed. I had to go back afterwards after they told me about it. But you definitely want to check it out.
Gotcha.
Dude, it's great. Guys, I appreciate y'all stopping by here tonight, man. I do. We got to get out of here. Got to be up early at the shoot job in the morning.
Ugh.
The real things. And but I did appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the stream tonight. Just
Friday
going by
is
and saying
Danny Day.
hello.
Did we learn
Friday's Danny Day.
that? So we're almost to Danny Day then.
It's almost Danny Day.
Boom. I like
I
it.
don't know how far. I don't know I don't know what the time frame is in you guys' country, and where you're at or where you're at in the world. Actually, Texas should be the same one as ours unless you're way out in
Close to Mexico. Close to New
in
Mexico.
I can't remember from West Texas. 'Cause I'm from Texas. In West Texas, if it's from
West Texas would be
I don't
mountain
know if they're in the mountains still out there, or if they're actually in
with
the
as
central.
with as big as Texas
Dude, I love
is.
the warning. We're gonna keep supporting them. That ain't gonna change, Lost. It's gonna be great. But I do appreciate all the love that we're. Oh yeah, so there you go. I'm from there. Yeah, absolutely. DFW, absolutely, absolutely. I was born in Richardson, raised in Plano for a little while. My family's all from that area, so
That's why you're so plain.
yeah. My dad actually lives in Kilgore, outside of Kilgore, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Where Matthew McConaughey's from.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. But
With
happy
your
Halloween,
cowboy
I gotta
hat and
go
everything.
to. Happy Dad Day. I'm in Minneapolis. Hey, there you go. Good deal, man. Absolutely. Well, thanks, Space, for coming in. Fernando Lost, all you guys. Man, I really do appreciate it. It's been fun tonight. And I don't know if we're still here or not, but thanks for sticking with us, all of you. Guys, we'll see you next time. Y'all have a great one. Till then, you've been warned.